So I've been with AACI for almost 7 years. October would be my 7 years at AACI. It shows a lot. I've been here for a very long time. That means there's lots of great things about AACI.
I actually started as a practicum student here back in 2007, and I learned a lot. And after that, I kept in touch with some of the supervisors here.
I first got involved with AACI 16 years ago and just fell in love with the mission of what AACI does. And here I am, all these years later, in a role I never envisioned myself in, but I'm just proud to continue to be a part of the organization. One of the most amazing things about AACI is the diverse staff that we have. I work alongside heroes every day. The staff at AACI are the most passionate, committed community servants I've ever met, and I'm honored to work alongside them every day.
Integrative behavioral health basically is working collaboratively with the primary care physicians to provide kind of holistic health services to our patients. So my work, it is important to me and fulfilling in different levels. The obvious one is the clinical part, where I have very direct contact with my patients and actually get very deep into their lives and feeling like I'm actually helping to change lives and instill hope and reduce stigma about mental health.
Yes.
So we want to work on both, like
yes,
solving the problem.
Welcome, sure.
Yes, you like that.
Yes.
I believe that this work is really important, particularly to me, because I came from this area. I am a product of the East San Jose, and I think it's important because there needs to be people, there needs to be a leader in our community to advocate for those who can't.
Are we asking for tables for us to have resources on?
Yeah, so we'll do that, and then if we can try to send out the notes as soon as possible so then people can get going with their action plans.
This is the clinic where our primary care physicians are, and they do regular screenings for depression and sometimes anxiety for patients. This is like one of the exam rooms. And I would just go in and the doctor would introduce me and I would talk to the patient and then describe our program to them, how I'll be working, and just briefly understand what kinds of need they will have. The patient, if agrees to come for an intake session, then Sophia would introduce herself and then help them to schedule an appointment with our electronic health system.
Last week I went to a 91 years old patient. Then I taught the patient how to do the emailing and how to set a YouTube account for her. Then she can load a lot of songs and she can listen to a song and sing with the YouTube, and she told me all her depression is gone.
We're here to support one of our longtime co-worker who is unfortunately very seriously ill. So I'm here to sing a song to support this cause.
Basically, the primary goal of this concert was to support, our community member and friend in need by sharing hope and empowerment. And this is one of the ways to demonstrate, how to approach community members and community for help.
It's not my fault, Mom.
The Booth Project's one of my favorite and one of those projects that just amazes me in terms of how we were able to provide a setting and able to provide leadership within our group to help guide these youth.
Looking at 257 miles to go to the John Wayne Airport.
I've seen these kids grown. I mean, they started with us 3 years ago when they were like sophomores and freshmen. It's just so inspiring to see all the projects that they've created and some of their thinking behind it. They draw scripts for them, they direct, I mean, it's amazing work that they do, and what it is the purpose is to be able to provide some kind of multimedia advocacy work in regards to reducing problem gambling within their community.
in East Side San Jose, born and bred. I can spend most of my days.
I don't know, I'm just really grateful overall to be in the position to to design, evaluate the program, and actually be in the front line as well. I think that every day when I don't dread coming to work, and I feel like it's meaningful.
My worry is that we don't have enough resources. People aren't aware of the available services for the community. Those are the type of worries that keep me up sometimes, because I'm in this field because I do want to strengthen our community, and sometimes I feel like it's a never-ending battle and it's a struggle. In terms of programs and staffing, my worry is that a lot of our programs are based on grants. And so we write grants, we worry about keeping those programs, being able to have enough funding to continue this service. I was not here 40 years ago. And so I know that our founders, I'm sure they had a lot of struggles, but I feel very grateful. I can say I feel very blessed that I'm given this opportunity to be able to grow in an agency that has so much passion for our community, and it makes me a better person. It really does make me a better person.
The original 12 then seemed to fit the bill, and when we got together, there wasn't any big debate about what's it about.
Asians at the time, who were really concerned with all this, felt discrimination.
Golf, you can play golf, or tennis, some of the tennis courts. So it's a very prejudiced place, and that's the period I grew up in.
I think the big challenge was to get the community, the Asian community, to actually respond to an organization like AACI.
You always need an organization. You really do.
It has grown so much in so many different ways and educated so many people.
It's a totally pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise.
You can't sum up AACI in one sentence, but let me just say this: it's like awesome.